So I just want to do a reading for what are the emotions of the divine masculine towards the divine feminine and in their life right now. And it's funny, I shuffle these cards and they just like fly out. And I should shuffle on camera, but it just takes a while to shuffle sometimes. Sometimes they come out easily and sometimes they take a while. And I just don't want to take up time just by shuffling it. But the three cards that came out was the first card was guilt, and this says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So, how they're feeling is they're feeling guilty to the way that they acted in this situation, the way things went down, the way they treated you, the way that they didn't see what this love was, what this connection meant, that they probably classified you as just another karmic relationship without actually seeing what the love meant and how it really made them feel and how it could grow. So I think that they're trying to release that, like they're trying to now release that guilt and not hold on to it and linger in that guilt so that they can move forward, because by them holding on to the guilt, they're not growing. So they're trying not to feel guilty about this situation and any situation that's going on in their life, the mistakes that they've made in the past that have prevented them from moving forward, right? And the guilt, the mistakes that they made in this situation that's preventing them from moving forward in this situation. Um, and then let me make sure the sound is working. So, how they feel towards you is that they feel that you've been having patience in this connection. You're probably in a no contact, silent situation where you have no idea what's going on in their life, but yet you've been patient in just allowing them to be, basically, right? Like you haven't, if this works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So patience, it says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So they're having the patience to trust that things will come back into alignment when both of you guys are ready. And also they see that you've been patient with them like by just not like bombarding them. Yeah, maybe you reach out to them, maybe you call, maybe you give into that magnetic pull sometimes, but you're not bombarding them. You're not forcing them into a decision. Like you have surrendered to the divine as well, where you're like, if this comes back into alignment, great. If it doesn't, then the universe will send you guys both people who will be for your highest good if you're doing the work to face your shadows, heal your soul, and raise your vibration. So the next one that came out was love, and it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So how their emotion towards you is that they still love you, they still have unconditional love for you, they still have strong feelings for you, and they're starting to, instead of looking at things as a like self-deprecating that the world is out to get them, they're starting to approach things from a place of love. Like they're starting to see love in the little things, love in the people that pour into them, love in the pets if they have them, kids if they have them, like love in all areas of their life that already exist. They're starting to recognize that and feel the love from that. And then also they feel an intense love for you, and that hasn't gone away. Maybe they said it in the past and then they withhold it, right? Like they love bombed you basically, and then they withheld their love from you, like not saying it again when things got rocky between you, but they still love you. And maybe that's part of what the guilt is that they feel that like they didn't say how they truly feel, and if they had expressed themselves, maybe things would have turned out differently. So let me pull a couple more emotions. Maybe I'll shuffle this one on camera, see what comes out. Ooh, that one flew off. Okay. Self-esteem. Okay. Indecision. Let's see what else. And doubt. Ooh, okay. So self-esteem. And this says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So under the guilt, this is one of the things that affects their self-esteem. So because they feel so guilty about this situation, they feel unworthy of you. They feel like that how can they come back in when they've treated you like this? Like, what can they say to make up for what's happened between the two of you, right? So it affects their self-esteem, and part of the reason why they for avoidant self-sabotage is because of their self-esteem of not feeling worthy, not feeling like they deserved you, not feeling like they deserved healthy love that poured into them. Maybe they were a type of person that always poured into others, and to have someone pour into them, it was like foreign to them, right? Just give them unconditional love just for who they are, not trying to use them, not trying to get anything from them, just wanting their presence, their physical touch, their humor, their communication. Like, that's all you wanted from them was their time, their quality time, their getting to know them. So they couldn't I think that a part of the reason why they self-sabotaged it is because they couldn't see they couldn't believe that that was real, that they're like, can someone really love me like this, or is this all illusion, and they're going to betray me and turn on me and not really be there for me, and just break my heart. So they had a lot of things going on with their self-esteem, but I think that they're trying to work through that. Like, maybe they've gone on the hermit journey as well, and the healing journey, and they're trying to work on building, and maybe they're physically working out as well, eating healthier, doing all the things to get them to a place where they feel worthy of you, raising their finances so that they can come back in and feel worthy and not feel like you're quote unquote better than them, are in a better place than them. So under patience, we have indecision. So it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So they know that you've been patient with their indecision, that you know that part of the reason why they haven't come forward is because they're indecisive, right? So they've been trusting in divine to align this, but it's like, because they felt unworthy and because they don't know if this is going to end in heartbreak, this is what makes them indecisive. That you guys probably gone to conflicts before, arguments before, so they're like, is this just going to be how it always ends? Or have we grown and healed enough to approach things from a new lens, just be new versions of ourselves, and can make this blossom into something greater, right? Or is this just going to end in heartbreak? So I think that it's like they keep overthinking it in their mind and making themselves unable to make a decision, that they're trying to use their intuition to help guide them through this decision, but they keep having this battle between head and heart instead of merging the two and really taking that leap of faith and being like, I'm going to try and see what happens, right? Like, maybe both of you guys came out of like traumatic, toxic situations that weren't serving you, that weren't growing you, that didn't make you feel fulfilled. So when you met each other and this was like magnetic pull, it's almost like harder to come back into alignment, because you're like, oh my god, that's so intense that could literally break me. When the other situation that you were in broke you, but it didn't break you in the sense of, it broke you where it made you hesitant and scared to want to fall in love and get back into something, because you could just be used, manipulated, not seen, not understood. So both of you guys felt like that in the past, but then when you come together with someone that you have this insane chemistry and compatibility with, you're like, oh shoot, like that could actually break me. I thought what broke me before did, but no, this can break me 100-fold where I don't know if I can get back up. So it's like that's part of their indecisions, like feeling worthy and yet not sure if this is gonna like be healthy or toxic, right? So they go back and forth, and they're indecisive of how to come in, what should they say, how should they go about it, because their guilt is eating away at them. So so they just keep being patient, waiting for an opportunity, waiting for their intuition to tell them like take that leap of faith, but their intuition's probably told them many times, and they're choosing to ignore it because they're like, no, not today, not today, right? Kind of approach. And then doubt, which is under love, right? So doubt says, I release the need to know all the answers. So I think in the past is that they doubted whether they loved you or not. They doubted whether like, is this real love, or is this just chemistry that I'm getting blinded thinking that this is like real unconditional love? And oh shoot, there was something else I want to say. And then also they could doubt that, do you really love them, or is it just chemistry and this magnetic pull that you that you think you love them but you don't really love them, and that comes into their self-esteem and not feeling worthy and whatnot. That, can this person really love me? Will this person really pour into me, or will it just end up toxic like the other situations that they've been in, right? So it's like there's some doubt in their head that makes them indecisive, and they're trying to release that doubt. Like, I know I love this person, so why am I doubting all these things? Why am I allowing doubt to consume my mind and prevent me from making a decision, right? Keeping me in the state of indecision. So like, yeah, that's something they're trying to release, is not doubting the connection and really feeling that this is a good connection, and this is something that will like help me grow and build, and I'll be happy and fulfilled in this situation. So this is the motions. Let's pull some other cards and ask some other questions.